I have ADHD because I saw a TikTok video where everyone says that. Like, if you can't sit still, always switching between tasks, that's definitely ADHD, right? Or if you can't focus on work and 10 minutes later, you're checking your phone again, then that's a diagnosis, right? Everyone's just throwing around this label these days. But what if it's not ADHD? What if your problem isn't that? In this video, I'm going to show you why you're not alone and what's actually behind your constant distractions. Why do you keep getting distracted? Why does it feel like you keep losing focus even when you're doing something important? It's not ADHD like you think. It's something else. Let's be real. You're addicted to your phone. This device has become your main source of constant stimulation. You might try to focus, but the moment your phone buzzes or a notification pops up, you're switching to it. And that's not by accident. Social media and apps you use every day are playing this game with your brain. Here's something interesting. A study from the University of Newcastle in Australia found that every like or new message on social media activates the same part of your brain as receiving a physical reward. So your brain craves these little hits of pleasure, like a drug, and you can't stop. This isn't ADHD, this is dopamine addiction. Your brain is constantly seeking new stimulation, which is why you can't sit still without thinking about the next notification. It's not a diagnosis, it's just how the system you've created works. So how do you deal with this? How do you stop being a puppet to these algorithms and take control? It starts by realizing that you're the one creating the problem. Stop blaming ADHD or external factors. You've filled your life with little distractions that pull you away from what matters. Here are some simple steps that really work. 1. Limit social media time. Don't completely shut it down. That's unrealistic. But set a timer, 15 minutes max, no more. Use your time on social media consciously. If you can't focus on a task, take a break and only check your phone during specific times. 2. Train your focus. Don't believe the myth that your attention can't be fixed. It's a skill. Start with 5 minutes, then work your way up to 10. Turn off notifications and dedicate that time to one task. Simple, but it really works. 3. Spend time away from screens. Yeah, just go for a walk without your phone. It's not that hard. It helps reset your brain, and most importantly, it teaches you to notice the real world around you again. 4. Lower your stress. Your brain is overloaded because you're not giving it a break. Meditate, exercise, sleep at least 7 to 8 hours a night. These aren't just words. Your brain works much better when you give it the chance to recover. You know what else makes your dependence on constant stimulation worse and messes with your ability to focus? The myth of multitasking. You think if you can listen to a podcast, cook, work, and check messages at the same time, you're crushing it, right? But that's not true. It's just adding extra load on your brain. Have you ever been bored cooking, showering, or even working without music, a podcast, or a game in the background? We constantly need something to fill that empty space. Otherwise, it feels like we're wasting time. But the truth is, your brain can't work like that long term. When we keep loading it up with external stimuli, we don't give it the chance to just be and rest. Multitasking isn't being productive. It's the illusion of control. In reality, you're overloading your brain and giving it no time to recover or focus on what actually matters. Look, this needs to be fixed. It all starts with stopping being a puppet to your phone and social media. ADHD isn't the problem, it's a symptom. And yeah, multitasking is a myth. When you start controlling your time and focus, you'll realize your brain is capable of so much more. Drop a comment on how you deal with distractions and which steps you want to try right now. I'm off to plan the next video.